My name is Daniel Schrader. I'm the Director of Product Marketing for Public Cloud, and I'm here to talk to you about dynamic cloud security for Microsoft Azure. Now, the cloud simply can't be ignored. We can provide an endless stream of facts about cloud adoption, but the bottom line is that nearly all of our customers have or are in the process of moving at least some of their applications to the public cloud. In fact, 85% of CIOs and CTOs interviewed earlier this year said that the cloud was essential for at least two of the three most common CEO priorities: revenue acceleration, improved agility, time to market. We often talk about the cloud, but the reality is that most organizations use a number of different clouds, both public and private. Companies using multiple clouds are following what we call the multi-cloud model. This may be to spread risk by diversifying, because some developers simply prefer one cloud over another for a specific use case, or the result of a legacy deployment. Some companies use a combination of traditional on-premise computing and cloud computing, which we call the hybrid cloud. But business needs do change, and so cloud use is often dynamic, where applications or parts of applications may move from the public cloud and later back on-prem again. So our target is the dynamic multi-cloud. Cloud computing can be just as secure as traditional data centers, but it does introduce new challenges that have to be addressed. These include the added complexity when security responsibility is shared between the customer and one or more cloud vendors, the inevitable increase in the number of users with elevated privileges, a result of new DevOps methodologies and decentralized application deployment, different orchestration and management systems used by different dev teams and different clouds, and too many different security systems as each cloud vendor strives to convince customers to use their security tools. All this together creates an increased attack surface and increased risk. Adding to the confusion and the complexity brought about by moving to the cloud is a worldwide shortage of skilled security professionals. This shortage inevitably will lead to security shortfalls and breaches, and it is driving the desire for security solutions that are automated, simple, and that can be centrally monitored and managed. Point solutions, whether from cloud vendors themselves or from multiple security vendors, only result in more complexity and more challenges for understaffed and overworked security teams. To sum up, the reality is that companies are moving to the cloud, and not just one cloud, a dynamic multi-cloud. This movement increases the business agility and reduces capital costs, but it does increase risk, and that risk is made worse by the shortage of skilled security professionals. Typically, we see three different initiatives driving cloud adoption, each with its own set of security solutions. First, we have organizations porting or migrating existing applications to the cloud. Often parts of the application, customer data for example, stay on-prem, while customer-facing components such as the web servers are cloud-based. Second are those who are building cloud-native applications, often using DevOps methodologies and container or orchestration technologies, such as Docker or Kubernetes, to increase agility and portability, and to reduce the risk of cloud lock-in. Third are those that are consuming online applications, software as a service, such as Office 365 or Box. Each of these require a different set of security services. So those consuming cloud apps simply require platform visibility and control to ensure that they can monitor and correct configuration and security settings. Those building cloud-native applications need additional security. They need to add application security to protect their applications from attacks that are often application-specific and that may be based on zero-day threats. Finally, organizations that are migrating applications need platform control and application security. They also require network security to ensure secure access to their applications and the data it supports. These three areas, network security, application security, platform visibility and control, are the three pillars of cloud security. By network security, we primarily mean using FortiGate to secure network traffic flows. Network security needs to provide simple and secure cloud on-ramp, protection of the integrity of your network and applications. It means broad visibility across clouds, branches, and data centers. Network security must be supported by integrated AI-driven breach prevention and machine learning. And finally, network security solutions must be able to be integrated into automation and orchestration tools and workflows. The second pillar is application security, which relies primarily on FortiWeb. The FortiWeb in turn will utilize FortiSandbox for detecting zero-day threats and FortiGate to block attacks. FortiCWP can also be used to ensure the configurations of your applications and storage are compliant with best practices. Some of the characteristics of application security include centralized protection for web applications, deploying API-specific security packages, container security, automate threat responses from the Fortinet security fabric. FortiWeb may detect a threat and utilize FortiGate to block them. And finally, for platform visibility and control, we primarily are talking about FortiCWP, Fortinet's cloud workload protection solution. Effective platform visibility and control must have deep native cloud integration. It must have visibility into configuration and policies. It must understand user behaviors and utilize user entity behavior analytics, UBA, and risk scoring. It should be able to detect malware and sensitive data stored online. It must be able to produce compliance reports and remediation and alerts when applications are out of compliance. And it must provide automated response and, where possible, automated remediation. And this leads us to the Fortinet Cloud Security Strategy. To address the need for network application and platform security, Fortinet provides powerful central management and automation, the broadest set of cloud security solutions on the market, and deep native integration into all the leading public cloud platforms. So let's talk about management and automation. Most vendors' discussion of management starts by showing a dashboard of policies or resources to be managed. At Fortinet, we start the discussion with our unique Fabric connectors. These are tools that allow you to connect your network to external services, including cloud vendors, threat feeds, orchestration, and analytic tools, and more. These connectors provide powerful integration into other services, and there are three types of Fabric connectors: Cloud SDN, SSO and Identity, and Threat Feed. The Fortinet Security Fabric is part of Fortinet's overall security strategy. It ties together most Fortinet solutions, enabling them to share analytics, security events, threat feeds, and policy, and it does so across branches, data centers, and the cloud. Fortinet Security Fabric enables true automation-driven single pane of glass management with zero-touch deployment, single console visibility, configuration management, multi-factor authentication, and high availability. Key components of the Fortinet Security Fabric include FortiGate, of course, but also FortiManager and FortiAnalyzer. Fortinet's automation stitches simplify automated security response. Each stitch pairs an event trigger and one or more actions that allow you to monitor your network and set it to take automatic and appropriate action when the Security Fabric detects a threat. You can use automation stitches to detect events from any source in the Security Fabric and to apply actions to any destination, including to Azure functions. Fortinet offers a variety of dashboards and views to help customers stay on top of security events and network changes. This includes security threat and event dashboards, as well as network topology views. Here we see a representation of a physical network as a bubble chart of interconnected devices. Devices are grouped based on the upstream device they're connected to. The bubbles appear smaller or larger based on traffic volume. This logical view is similar to the physical topology view, but shows the network interfaces, logical or physical, that are used to connect the devices in the security fabric. This is just a sample of the many views available. Fortinet also offers programmatic deployment and control of our solutions. Both ARM and Terraform templates are available and are supported and work in both Azure and Azure Stack environments. These templates can be found on GitHub. In addition, a rich array of APIs are available for further automation and integration. Numerous templates are available on GitHub for automation of common use cases. While most security vendors provide one or two security solutions, say a firewall or application security or maybe workload protection, Fortinet is unique in the depth and breadth of our security offerings. Fortinet has by far the broadest line of security solutions for Microsoft Azure, and they are backed by FortiGuard, one of the world's leading threat research labs. While customers have traditionally preferred to purchase licenses for Fortinet solutions and then apply it to Fortinet products deployed through the Azure Marketplace, a practice known as Bring Your Own License, or BYOL, increasingly customers are opting to pay only when they use the products, an approach known as pay-as-you-go or pay-go. Finally, two of our solutions from Microsoft don't actually run in Azure. FortiCWP and FortiCASB run in Fortinet's cloud, even though they integrate tightly with Microsoft Azure. They are available as 1- or 3-year subscriptions. The third part of Fortinet's dynamic cloud strategy is deep native integration with the public clouds. This includes tight native integration of Microsoft Azure services to ensure seamless enterprise-class security for your workloads and data in the cloud. Some points of integration include Azure Sentinel. Fortinet Fabric connectors allow you to easily connect FortiGate logs with Azure Sentinel to view dashboards, create custom alerts, improve investigations. Using Fortinet on Azure Sentinel will provide more insight into your organization's internet usage and will enhance its security operational capabilities. FortiGate's automation stitches can call Azure Cloud Functions when it's triggered to ensure fast response to security events. Fortinet offers a wealth of ARM templates available up on GitHub for deployment of Fortinet solutions. Azure Virtual WAN allows you to connect global branch offices, point-of-sale locations, and sites using Azure and the Microsoft Global Network. FortiGates can be easily configured to serve as a secure entry point from branches and data centers to Azure Virtual WAN. Fortinet solutions are designed to support automated scaling of our solutions as your business needs change. And integration with Azure Security Center is a critical part of the story. For FortiCWP, for example, it uses data from the Security Center to identify misconfigurations that could lead to a security breach. Fortinet solutions can also be integrated with Active Directory. FortiGate unit security policies control access to network resources based on user groups. This is helpful for single sign-on, for settings by user, group, and more. Fortinet can help secure your use of Office 365 as well. With FortiMail Cloud inspects incoming and outgoing email to stop threats and prevent data losses. And FortiCASB, which uses deep integration into Office 365 to monitor and ensure appropriate user behavior and entitlements, as well as control authorized use of a wide range of sensitive data types. Use cases for Fortinet security solutions are really only limited by your imagination. In the following session, we'll look briefly at 4 select use cases. Details on additional use cases are available on Fortinet.com. Perhaps the most important use case is the Cloud Security Services Hub case. A Central Security Services Hub is also known as a transit network. It splits security management and operation from application development by providing security in a centralized, shared, logical network that's managed by the security team. It allows different application environments, typically built using different cloud virtual networks, to connect through a central cloud security services hub to each other and to the internet. This approach can also securely connect other physical networks, offices, clouds, and data centers, all leveraging a central security infrastructure. This approach provides operational simplicity by providing a single policy set across all deployments. It allows you to dynamically scale security services by using auto-scaling capabilities of Fortinet solutions. It leverages metadata instead of traditional IP and security policies. It provides automated workload and metadata discovery, centralized management and analytics across deployments, and automated provisioning for multi-cloud connectivity. Microsoft has been pushing their virtual WAN technology, so the virtual WAN use case allows us to take advantage of this networking service that provides optimized and automated branch connectivity to and through Azure. You can leverage the Azure backbone to also connect branches and enjoy branch to VNet connectivity. Fortinet customers can use FortiGates in branch offices as an on-ramp to the Azure Virtual WAN. Setting this up is simple and easily automated. For customers, this brings all the benefits of secure SD-WAN looking to network into Azure. The benefits include visibility into traffic, zero-touch deployment, security integrated into the network, including inspection of encrypted traffic from malware, web filtering, IPS, and AI-powered threat intelligence. Think of the use case as extending Fortinet's award-winning secure SD-WAN to the cloud. The web application security use case looks at employing FortiWeb in all its different form factors, which uniquely leverages machine learning to address key challenges that organizations face when deploying internet-facing web services. So it provides web application protection, bot migration, API protection, and container security as well. The multi-layered machine learning that comes with Fortinet protect against zero-day attacks, intelligently detecting threats with virtually no false positives. It provides 2 layers. Layer 1 detects anomalies by building profiles and mathematical models for each parameter in a given web application. Layer 2 classifies anomalies as threats, examining variations based on predetermined thresholds. The last use case we're going to look at is Cloud Workload Protection. FortiCWP is Fortinet's Cloud Workload Protection solution. It's a key part of the cloud infrastructure visibility and control use case. FortiCWP offers security administrators and DevOps teams the following features. Risk management. It enables security teams to focus on high-priority issues and take quick remediation action. Provides data security, providing configuration assessments and analyzes documents within cloud storage repositories for malware and sensitive data that may not be appropriate. It does traffic analysis and investigation, ensuring visibility into all cloud resources to identify and monitor application traffic. And it provides threat detection and response, delivering continuous threat monitoring across the entire security infrastructure. Finally, FortiCWP is a key tool for compliance reporting and remediation. FortiCWP can identify when you're out of compliance with common standards such as PCI, HIPAA, SOX, GDPR, ISO 27001, and NIST. FortiCWP works by integrating tightly with Azure. It can read data from Azure Sentinel and from Azure Security Center and use that to identify misconfigurations and out-of-compliant issues. It provides a single pane of glass across all of your clouds for understanding your security posture. The FortiCWB dashboard is multi-cloud, providing input into your security posture in AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. It helps you identify what cloud accounts might be at risk, traffic that may be at risk, storage exposure level, workload exposure level, and much more. From this place, you can identify resources that are at play and the relationships between those resources. It will show you the documents you have posted online and which ones may be containing private, sensitive data or malware. It allows you to identify policies that you want to enforce and what kind of remediation is necessary should an alert be triggered on one of these policies. It provides a detailed list of all your security alerts that are easily classified by severity levels so you can track down and remediate when the alert happens. And it helps you identify what activity is happening on a map across your entire cloud infrastructure. So why do customers choose Fortinet? They choose Fortinet because we provide a unified security fabric across the cloud and on-prem. Fortinet provides market-leading 3 pillars of cloud security. It provides native SaaS offerings, a broad variety of use cases, and easy-to-consume offerings supporting both pay-as-you-go and bring-your-own license in Azure Marketplace. A number of customers have, of course, chosen to use Fortinet solutions in various clouds. One example is Steelcase. Steelcase is a renowned manufacturer of office furniture. Founded in 1912, the company focuses on user-based research and design to create spaces for the world's leading organizations. How does a 100-year-old company stay relevant? They do it through digital transformation and by embracing the cloud. To do this, Steelcase built an international multi-cloud network connecting themselves to dealers and resellers. The Fortinet Security Fabric provided multiple integration solutions enabling seamless coverage of the attack surface, whether in the cloud or on-prem, all while being managed through a single pane of glass for reduced complexity. ShipServe, too, has chosen to use Fortinet solutions in the cloud. ShipServe is the world's largest e-procurement platform for the marine industry. It helps ship owners and managers find the best suppliers, to trade efficiently, and to build trusted relationships among vendors. Fortinet allows ShipServe to consolidate security offerings and to replace data center, cloud, branch, and edge security devices with FortiGate enterprise firewalls. All Microsoft Azure deployments are protected by Fortinet. Fortinet's management and analytics allows central management and visibility. That's today's presentation on Fortinet Security Solutions for Microsoft Azure.